Hi, I'm Mike. This is my first work video with the Meta glasses, and it's actually something that I normally don't work on, but I'm building or overhauling the motor in my old Dodge pickup, and just researching for information on orientation of the connecting rods and the pistons and all that. There's not a whole lot of information out there. Granted, not too many people are still doing these rebuilds, but for those of you who are, I just want to offer some easy tips that are going to facilitate your piston swaps or connecting rod swaps or anything along those lines on the lower end of the motor. For starters, one thing that I realized, if you take out all your pistons and you take them to a machine shop and they press them out, you're stuck with an orientation issue where you don't know which way everything faces. The piston has a good indicator, also has a couple F's, which means forward, always facing forward in the engine. So here we have the block. So this is going to be our number one piston. On the number one piston, you want this guy facing this way, obviously with the arrows facing forward. But when you get over to the connecting rod, there's a squirt hole, which is meant to provide oil shooting here towards the crankshaft and towards the opposite piston. So that's the orientation for that. Another easy indicator is right here. There's a beveled lip right before the bearing. That beveled lip goes towards the crankshaft onto this slightly raised area right here. I don't know if you can see it. So squirt tube up. What I noticed is that there is two different sizes right here. As you can see, there's a more flat, wider looking side. That one is always going to face back. That's what I came to notice on all of them. So squirt hole facing there, bearings facing the squirt hole. Obviously those are not new bearings yet. I'd like to do the pistons first. So we have this flatter side or shorter side facing back on all the right side pistons. So that would be number 1, number 3, number 5, and number 7. And then for 2, 4, 6, and 8, it's the same thing. Squirt side up, chamfer side to crank, wider side to the back. So the wider side, bigger side, is always facing towards the rear of the motor. So you want the connecting rod facing the rear of the motor with this larger side, and then you want your piston to sit forward. So this one will orientate this way. So what you're going to have is your arrow facing you and the squirt hole facing right on what's going to be the number one piston. So just wanted to put that out there. I said before that I couldn't find a lot of information on it, so I wanted to share what I learned, and hopefully that can help a couple guys out that are doing one of these old builds. Surprising how much power you can get out of these. We have quite a bit going on. This is a Thumper series camshaft. It's a 20-600-9 from the Summit catalog, and we're going to be going, pardon my mess, we're going to be going with the Hughes EFI version of the Edelbrock intake manifold with a Holley 52mm bore throttle body, as well as Engine Quest heads and the rest of the pistons here. I'm going to continue taking videos of the build as it progresses, and I will give some very detailed info. Thanks for watching.